How do I stop comparing myself to others? And why do I keep comparing myself to others? Which is the most asked question for my youth, I guess.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I would say
Mm.
I'm a parent, and anyone in this world who is a parent is guilty of making you feel that you have to compare yourself with someone else. It is not your creation. That no child is born with the gift to compare themselves with others, or the need to compare themselves with others. It is where we start, as parents, you pitch one against the other, right? And we give that language to the child, and the child slowly start comparing themselves with everyone, definitely. And in what you call at the root of everything is that why that comparison is basically to affirm that you are not good enough, right? So that comparison is what creates your thinking that I'm comparing myself with others, right? So now, why I do it? Because you have learned it as a pattern in you. It's a programmed thing in you. Now we have to deconstruct and reprogram yourself, knowing your preciousness as a person. A person, think of, can you see any child in their early on life compare themselves? No. They will look at everything as differences, right? They will look at a dark-skinned child. They will say, "Oh, this is different from me." Difference is not comparison. That means we are happy to have differences. That is what is the abundance of our experience. That we have differences. Our ability to appreciate differences. In fact, every life is unique. Every person is unique. If every person is unique, how on earth you can ever compare anything? So this comparison, comparing me with another is actually a myth created into your mind by the unhealthy adults. Now you carry that and you will repeat for others. But if you look into the depth of reality, you would see everything is unique, right? And if everything is unique, then there is no question of comparison. And also, there is another part of the whole story. Why comparison? Okay? Comparison means that I need to find myself, or, I need to differentiate myself in a way that I can say this is good and this is bad, right?
Yeah.
It's almost like if that comparison is aimed at making you different so that I can pretty much manipulate you. So this is actually an adult manipulation into an innocent life. That's it.
Wow.
Right?
Very different.
So I know it is clinically it could be a different understanding, but it's something that we want to understand. The preciousness of us is we are unique. We can all live in this wonderful universe, wonderful earth, wonderfully coexist. There is absolutely no reason why we should compare any one of us. So anyway, but then that's more philosophical and mystical and whatever it is.
A little bit of teaching in there.
But then, yeah, we need to go deeper into the emotional trauma with this. That's why we say, I think some of the culture, there's comparison is suicide.
Yeah.
Because we need to celebrate everyone as unique. That means gives everyone a place to grow. Right? So anyway, there's a lot to talk about that.
Yeah. And I think it is something very important as well, because I think coming from point of view from youth that we're talking about now too, I think it's not very common to be unique. I think it's very common to be very similar to other people now. I think the uniqueness is dying. It's more the similar you look to someone else is better.
Yeah.
I think that's what's in now. If you use it in youngster terms, whatever is the trends, whatever is social media is providing you, if you're exactly like that, that's the way to live, you know.
That is again a comparison.
Yeah, that is again a comparison.
Basically telling be like him, or
100%.
you know, you're not good enough, be like the person, the model.
Exactly.
In fact, what parents do the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, they want to create a uniqueness in you.
Yeah.
So they would say, you're not unique enough. So you be like someone else who is better than you. So basically, you know, if you look at the, what you call, at the deepest part of it is that people are trying to define themselves as better than others, as unique, without accepting the fact that you're unique as you are.
Because why I really want to have this conversation as well, so people that is listening understand that, because you mentioned traveling.
Yes.
I recently traveled this year.
Right.
And I realized I lived in Canada for 10 years.
Right.
I went to India after 10 years back, and I was a kid when I came here. So what I noticed was I started adapting a culture here so much, adapting the culture of being exactly like others,
Right.
that I forgot that I have my own uniqueness.
Interesting.
When I went back, I went back to Rishikesh.
Right.
I saw every single person looking different.
Interesting.
And I'm just like, wait. And everyone was just as beautiful in their own way.
Right.
And I think that's what here I didn't realize that I am beautiful my own way. Someone else that I'm looking at is beautiful in their own way. So not everyone does not have to be same.
No.
Not everyone has to have the same eye, has the same lips, nose, cheeks, anything that you're getting done. Right. So yeah, I think it's a comparison is a big thing now, but you obviously traveling does help. Once you go out of your box,
you end up seeing a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you. Yeah.